As of now, there are multiple AI tools that can clone a website just from a URL. We are going to actually look at Lovable.dev, V0, and Bold.new in this video. We're going to compare the performance of each of these AI tools and see which one comes on top. And in the end, we'll also analyze how this technology works. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start with Lovable.dev. But first, let's see which website we are going to clone. We're actually going to clone Fiverr.com, and this is how the website looks. Okay, and let's see if these AI tools can actually replicate the design of Fiverr.com in its current state. Okay, so I'm going to give this prompt. So can you clone Fiverr.com? So Fiverr is a freelance platform and it has this gigs that sellers can offer. So I'll say add a gig page when clicking on gigs, and add a header and footer in all the pages, add placeholder images that are real images in both the home page and the gig page. The reason I add that prompt in is because normally they'll just give all of these tools are going to give 600 by 400, an image, a placeholder which looks like that. But we want to see some real images so that the website looks complete. Okay, so this is the prompt. I'm going to just click on create in Lovable.dev. I'll go to V0, I'll give the same prompt here and enter. Go to Bold.new and I'm going to say, give the same, and I'm going to give the same prompt there. Okay. So if you see here, this is the interface of Lovable.dev. You can see it is spinning up preview and few things are happening here. On V0, the coding has already started. And let's go to Bold.new. There also coding has started. So you can see in Bold.new, you have all these files that has been created. Same thing on V0, less files. We don't know much about Lovable.dev, but yeah, it has started coding here now. So this is how each of these apps look. Let's look at what output comes out of each of these tools. Okay, so none of them has finished just yet. It seems like Bold.new is the first one to finish. Okay, so this is what Bolt.new has come back to us with. So it has taken the prompts as we gave it. So we've told to include real images, and you can see that you have images here. There is the header, there is the footer. Okay, if I'll just click on the gig page, this is how it looks. There is the header there for that, and there is footer. So, okay, there is this gig package, a single package. Okay. That's actually really good. If you just look at full screen mode. Okay, Bold.new has done really well, although I'll have to say this is not how the Fiverr website looks. Look at this. This is how it is. Okay, let's go back. And now let's go to V0. That's completed. Let's go to, okay. Even Lovable.dev has completed it. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is what V0 has given us. Again, image has been added. There is something missing here. It has the header, has the footer. Let's click on the gig page and it has single package. Okay. All right. More or less the same thing. It has something here. Okay. It has added few things. Fiverr Pro, which is not there here. Become a seller, explore. All right, let's go to Lovable.dev, and this is what you get. Once again, the image has been added. Let's click on that, the standard package. Okay. All right. So none of these websites look like this. Okay. Now I know that This is more or less how the earlier version of Fiverr used to look like. This is a brand new design. So I think it is going by the initial designs. But to be frank, this is a good starting point, I would say. If you are really looking to create a clone of a website, this would be good because this you probably might be using it to build your own brand. And this would be a good starting point for you. And all of this has come from a single prompt. Okay. So what are we missing? So as of now, each of these tools have given similar kind of gig page where there is a single package. I'm just going to say, give multiple packages in the gig page. Okay. I will do the same thing for V0. Okay. Let's see if it fills up. Okay. Here I'll also have to say that match the color of Fiverr, because Fiverr has a green color and this clone doesn't actually look like a Fiverr clone. Let's go to Bolt. This was the fastest and it still is the fastest one. Let's go into the gig page and it kind of spoiled the whole thing. Okay, this isn't how Fiverr does it. So it's gone away from the Fiverr design. Okay, let's go to V0. That's also finished. Okay, it still hasn't corrected this, which is weird. But okay, V0 has done a really good job here with this toggle here. This is how Fiverr has the multiple package gigs. Okay, so I think that has been done well. They've also added a toggle here. Okay, which is nice. They've added reviews. That is nice too. So with multiple iterations, V0 tend to perform better, although they have not added an image over here. So yeah, learn more button. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, let's look at Lovable.dev. Okay, build unsuccessful. So I threw up an error and this is how it is. So let's try and fix that. And I guess this is what you get an idea of what you can get out of this technology. We don't really need to go further into this thing because what we've understood is that this is really very, very closer to the previous design of how Fiverr used to look like. So they're probably taking reference from a previous version or what actually the AI probably would have been trained on. I don't think it is going into a website URL and looking at the design and cloning it. V0 tend to take a picture, generally speaking, but in this case, it has not done that, which is surprising, but that's how it is. So we'll do a short test as well. We'll give an easier website and see if it does anything at all. Okay. Let's go back here. So Lovable.dev has not given us the green color that we asked for, and we asked for the packages. It has done that pretty well compared to Bold.new as well. Okay. So I don't think I can really say if one has performed better than the other. It has not. Lovable.dev has not taken the instruction of using the correct color, the green color or the Fiverr color. It has not taken that. Okay. V0 looks more complete, to be frank, especially with this. This looks very much like the Fiverr gig page. So that is good. And Bold.new, initially it was good. It really was. But with the first iteration, it kind of started going a little off. But what we can learn from this is that these technologies can be used in some way or the other. We can use it as a starting point for our websites, but we cannot just replicate a website as it is, at least not by just giving it a URL. That's not possible. So yeah, we'll probably even, try and give a less famous site. Okay. I'll do the same thing with each of these websites. I'm going to say clone system.io. I'll copy that. I'll give it to Bolt. I'll go to V0, start a new chat, do that here. And we'll do the same thing with Lovable.dev. Okay. Paste it here and create. Let's see, let's go to Bolt and okay, it just created a brand new website. That's all. No cloning business. To be frank, I don't think there is any cloning business. What it does is it probably reads through the text and creates a website as it feels. That's what is going on. The design aspect of cloning is really not happening. Okay. That's the case certainly with Bolt.new. We have, oh, nice. So there is something that V0 has done that is that actually there in system.io. So when you come to this website, you have one of these pop up. So they've actually added that. Okay. But it's not a complete website. Like I said, it's just the top portion. And in this case, V0 has taken a screenshot. Yeah. Yeah. And that is what it has replicated. Okay. Let's go to Lovable.dev. It has, okay, a complete page at least. It doesn't have a header. Does this have a header? Yes, it does have a header, but they've not added a header. So this is, you can look at it as a bit of, if you want to have a little bit of fun with it, you can use it, but otherwise, this doesn't have a real application. But if you want to get started, have a decent website to start, and then you can add extra codes, then you can certainly do it. So if you just look at this technology, that is what I feel like. You can get a starting point if you feel like you want to start a freelancing website. You can take one of these websites and say, clone this website and use that as a starting point. Okay. So that is what I would say we can use these tools for. I'm specifically talking about the cloning technology, but even now I would still either use Cursor or directly use Claude to code stuff. This has its own limitations. If you're really looking at building some applications, some of the lighter applications will work, but I don't think it can really create something complicated. But that's just what it is. So you can build some websites and take a base frame and then develop it better. That's what I think these AI tools can do for you. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel, like this video and share it with your friends. I'll see you in the next.